Oh, oh. Wait, I'm not muted. Boys. Hello, 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 hello. Fellas, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. What the fudge is good? What the fudge is good? Boys. Happy, what is it, Easter? Happy Mother's Day? I don't even know. Guys, what's up? 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 We are so back. We are so back. Boys, happy Thursday. Happy Friday. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are doing well. I think I got the chud virus. I don't got hentavirus or coronavirus. Actually, I did get coronavirus once. But that's not even my fault. That was Big Gorilla. I don't know how Oh, man. I avoid it for 5 years. Going on 6 to 7 years without getting COVID. And then Big Gorilla is the guy who gives it to me at a party. Grrr. Oh, well. Hantavirus is legit the best thing. Okay, I don't know about that, bro. Also, as long as it doesn't mutate, knock on wood, we should be okay. We should be okay. It's kind of like Ebola. You know how Ebola was like all the news, all the panic for a little while? Well, because of how it spread, and because it, unfortunately does kill the people and it makes it so you can't just like go out and party when you have the virus. You just like die. It's like low-key less of a problem. But anyways, starting off on a very bad note, let's get into it. Boys. Hello. I hope that we don't go into lockdown again. But then again, what's the difference in my life? I'm basically already on lockdown. I haven't left the house in... Never mind. It doesn't matter. I haven't left my house since lockdown. Sunyan. There's no way that's true. Next song? Now. Next we go, a little Earth, Wind, and Fire. We go a little bit back in time. Wow, that's a crazy emojicon. We're not going to add that, though. We're not going to add that. Oh, won't that be good for skins? Okay. Guys, who cares about skins? Who cares about if the market goes up? Who cares about if I get more Twitch viewers? If I'm dead from hentavirus, from hentai virus, I don't want a virus. Thank you, but no thank you. I'll pass. I'll pass. If you go nowhere to be, it's great. Yeah. I mean, I don't go anywhere. I actually enjoy, well, with breaks, I do get travel bugs every once in a while. With breaks, I'm fine just chilling. I have stuff to do. Also, Caskberg, thank you for the 13 months. Toast Slurp with the 170-day stream watch streak. Jesus Christmas. Okay. Yo, I buy Yandere. Your inventory is insane. Have I ever reviewed your inventory on stream before? I don't even know. Bro, insane inventory. Are we getting another music hit today? I don't know. We'll see. Boys, I'm assuming a lot of you tuned in because of this. If Discord decides to load. Unfortunately, Discord is like dying right now. But I'm assuming a lot of people tuned in because of this. Exactly 10 minutes ago, we got a Steam DB. At 9:21 a.m. Then we got another one at 2:02 p.m. If you don't know, 2 p.m. right now is Valve time. It's about 5 a.m. China time. It's about 11 p.m. Germany time. Just to put this into perspective, and if you don't know what time zone it is right now, this is Valve time. Very sus. The Chinese dude I'm talking to called an update today. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you for inspiring OniPixel 24/7 live. It will be nice to see Oni live again on Twitch. Sunyan. Yeah. No, there's no reason not to have a 24/7 live channel. Because what if I want to listen to a little bit of yap? Bang, you put on a 24/7 stream. But yeah, guys, the tables are hot. A SteamDB change list at 35749617. That's a good number. But at 2 p.m., interesting. Armory reset wouldn't need bug fixes, so it could release on a Friday. True. That is true. And we know that when Valve drops an update, there's usually never bugs. Right. First time chatter, you always talking. Thanks. So guys, in this world that we call content creation, I mean, this has been a thing since radio was first invented 100 years ago. There's this term called dead air, where if you're not talking, or if you're not communicating, what's the point of even casting my voice across the airwaves if I'm not constantly yapping? So that's why I talk. Not the dead hand terminal, the dead air terminal. Yep. E-Rob is doing a case opening today. He's never done one before. He needs you. If he needs help, I can help, but like, I don't know what I could do. I'm sure he'll figure it out. He's a smart guy. What? No, he's smart. He just trolls being stupid. I think my favorite stream of his is the watching paint dry. Like, that's actually just a banger idea. Have you seen the Jesus M9 Emerald trade up? No? What happened? Let's read this first. New CS2 update. Valve reduced the amount of XP in Deathmatch. Before this update, you could get 800 XP per DM. Now it seems to be capped around 300 to 375 XP. From my tests, a performance that used to give 800 now gives 300. Pause. It gave you 800 before? That means in an hour you could have gotten 5,000 XP. What? You could have gotten a whole level in an hour. Yeah, I have no problem with that. You needed 1,000 points, though. So you needed to play very well or have aimbot and wall hacks. I honestly have no problem with this. Zero problem. Why are you acting surprised you got banned by doing that? Yo, chill before you get banned for saying that. I got banned once. It was a short ban. It was only a year long. 365 days. That's really not that many. Not as many XP as your knife lobbies. No, but listen. Linda, listen. Making it so people have to play the game more to get their rewards, I don't know. I don't really have a problem with that. And then also, like, why should we just be rewarding people for deathmatch? Have them play some competitive. That's the whole point of the game. The 5v5 aspect, no? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yo, Roma, what's good? Should we try the thing today? Oh, also, I want to see this M9 Emerald.
3,
2?
2.
Hold on. Who is this? Jesus. Wait, guys, I was invited to this, but I didn't go. What happened? 5 Gamma Doppler fillers.
Done.
3?
I missed one stream.
2?
2.
1.
2.
No.
No? Okay.
Been a black
No,
man.
never mind. Okay.
Wait.
Ah! Ah!
What?
Oh my god!
That's a $10,000 knife.
It!
We did it, boys.
That's it! That's it!
Wow, that's crazy. On our first one, too. Jesus. I cannot believe we did these trade ups today. Oh. We he did it. He did it. Bro, that's too bad I wasn't there. I could have witnessed that live. What is this?
Nations are attacking me on B, bro. What the fuck?
I'm not watching this clip. I'm not watching this clip. We already watched this. It wasn't even funny the first time. Also, Roma, what is the link for it? This right here. Beautiful. So I think this will work. Arrow CS. Bang. I think this will work. Guys, link your links in the chat now. I hope I can show this. Link your links in the chat right now. We have a brand new link queue thing that Roma developed. He literally just made this. So I can watch Twitch clips, YouTube clips. I can watch any links. Whoa. That's a little bit sus. Steam only, shorts, Twitch clips, no arrow CS, all that.
That shit bussin'.
Hold on. This is a PSP clip. Let me watch.
That nuke is bussin', bro. Look how big it is. Look how big it is. That shit bussin'.
How is his heartbeat so low?
Should I smack it? There's no...
Yo, chill.
There's nothing that says don't touch.
That's what we call the fat boy in
Smack
America.
it.
Yo, stop. What did he think was gonna happen? Next clip. I'm a power bottom, you could say. Why is the title of this clip Arrow Op 4K? Fan favorites. All right.
Talk to the fan favorites.
What? He said it while walking up to me. You could only assume, right, that it would be me, you know? Yeah. What is this? Asleep. Yes. I'm draining that guy. Okay, I'm going to turn off the Arrow CS clips, so you can't send those anymore. Thank you. I opened a Cataways capsule yesterday. Yo, Drew. Why are we linking this clip? Steam profile link. Okay, I'm going to turn off Steam profile links, but it's cool that I'm able to disable and enable that. Blue trolling the game. Wait, I'm Bro, I used to be so bad at Counter-Strike. Only 15k elo is sad. The heck is this? Okay. What else? Arrow calls Oni Arrow. No. Grown ass man.
It's about natural beauty, bro. It's not about the right angle. I'm sorry, dog.
God.
I'm sorry, bro.
Is that a grown ass man playing the guitar?
Yeah, I'm done, bro. I'm not playing. I'm done.
I don't even get it. What are these clips, bro? I got Vac Band Live. Boom Cat. They both got golds back to back. What is this? Bro, like, what are we even linking right now? Y'all are being weird. Yeah, okay, Roma, let's disable this person from the queue, please. Onipixel Cotton 4K.
Inventory. Inventory's not loading.
Okay. I think we've seen enough clips. Yeah. Added a 2x probability of getting that user clips. Why? Okay, now I remember why we don't do the link queue. Because it's just gooning stuff. This is not a gooning stream. This is not a gooning stream. Oh, you just link it in the chat. And then it pops up there. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. All right, no more links, please. Oy vey. Caption generator. Oni learns of CS2 update. Nar. Okay, I'm done clicking links. I immediately remember why I don't click links anymore. I over 9,000. Thank you for the 37 months of being a sub. Jesus. Right, I think the whole internet is dying right now because I can't even load up my own Twitch stream. The hell? Weird. Very weird. Very weird. Very weird. Let's see. How is the YouTube chat doing today? Boys, how are we doing over here? Your sub notification proves this is a gooning stream. No, I got rid of that. Okay, that was just a glitch. That wasn't supposed to be on there. That wasn't supposed to be on there. That was obviously a glitch. What's up with this update? We don't know yet. At 2 p.m., 2:02 p.m., we did get a DB, which is about 22 minutes ago. We'll see what that is. Still not too sure. Armory updates in 30 minutes. VX, how do you know that, though? How do you know that, though? Did you ever end up playing Marathon? No, never. What the frick? Ask your boss when it's dropping. I don't work for Counter-Strike. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing these links that are being linked. Don't link any more links. We're done. We're done. Thank you, though. Guys, this is pretty massive. Did you see about this? Pause the music. This is important. Apple is bringing Intel chips back into their products. Why? I don't know. I think this has to be a play for this has to be a play from Tim Apple because America now owns 10% of Intel. I think this is a very intentional play to wrap America more into the creation of Apple products. Oh right, Tim is leaving. Wait. But that's a smart play though. Yeah, John Apple is now bringing in Intel. How is your Netflix stock doing? Mods, we could time him out for the next 30 days until Netflix starts going back up. Oh my god, bro. I literally own 0 Intel. It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not even upset about it. That's fine. What about Meta? Yeah, let's time that guy out too. You guys don't have to bring up the losers. You don't have to bring them up. Let's talk about ASML. Let's talk about Google. Let's talk about Amazon. They're just manufacturing, aka renting machines to do CPUs, not going back to x86 Intel. They'll be producing M series Apple chips. Yeah, but the reason why is because they want to bring America more into the production of it. Like, even if they're not putting the chips into them, okay, I maybe spoke wrong. They're trying to bring them more into the production of the Apple products. You see what I'm saying? It's smart. It's smart. Literally manufactured in China. That doesn't matter, though. Intel is a national, international brand. They're in Israel. They're in America. They're in China. Whatever. Arrow, did you shave a Charlie Chaplin stash, or does it just need a comb? Bro, it's just growing, okay? If I've only been growing it for like 2-3 days, okay? Let it cook. Let it cook. What is this? No, I don't want to watch that. What the frick? Why is it doing that? Okay, that's weird. Anyways. Yo, Nico, thank you for the 28. The LeBron corner? The LeBron corner? The Bronny corner? It's back? Whoa. Is GameStop actually buying eBay? No. There's a 0% chance. Nah, that's not true. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Bro, how could a GameStop buy eBay? With Paramount, it made a little bit of sense how they're buying Warner Bros. Because they are low-key owned by the third richest man in the world, Larry Ellison. But like, GameStop has no money. It's just half cash, half stock. Like, what is the cash? What the stock isn't worth that much. CEO is selling stuff on eBay to pay for it. Ah, he's gonna list all of his possessions on eBay. I see. Hi, James. I'm about to commit a crime, but before I do, I wanted to hear something wise from you. Maybe it will help me in my life. For the most part, crime could be seen as counterproductive, right? You are doing something that is actively hurting other people, either through stealing or through physically hurting or through traumatizing. You are actively doing something negative. Okay? If we see life as a progressing game, you committing a crime is actively setting us back. Why don't you just stop doing that, whatever crime you're going to do, and do something productive instead, little chump? Regressing. It's literally regressing us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, James, of course. Little Trump. It's setting up my bank account nicely, though. Yeah, but as soon as you get caught for your crime, your money is all gone. And then you go to jail, and then you're in jail for years. What is the money even good for that you don't have and that you're in jail for now? What? You just saved one person. Yes. Does that mean I become a traveling pastor now and I get a private jet? Yes. We'll take it. When will he open the case? How am I supposed to open the case? Also, I do want to say something. I was sent from a very kind viewer. I was sent 5 weapon case ones to open live on stream. I'm gonna be buying the keys. I'm gonna be opening them up in like 5 days from now, whenever May 15th. Okay, like 7 days from now, then I guess. 6 or 7 days. I'm not really too sure. I'm gonna be opening everything here and sending it back to him. But that'll be in a little while. I'm not stealing. I'm giving back. It's like reverse Robin Hood. Wait, yo, chill. Bro, those cases yesterday actually reminded me why I don't like opening cases anymore. Except I kind of want to open more cases today, though. The dichotomy of man. Frick. Because, like, if these cases were so bad, that means that tomorrow has to be better, no? Isn't that how it works? Did you see that Bongo thanked you for your data? No, I didn't see that. I wanted to read that, but I didn't do it. Old Arrow would step on grapes and make wine out of it. Wait. That is facts. Yo, Geed, thank you for the raid. Wait, I low-key need a snack. What did I even eat for breakfast? Oh, no, I don't want to say. Never mind. Next song. Let me just eat a quick snack. Hold on. Just a quick little snack. Just something small. What? Guys, just some chips. Have you ever played RuneScape? No. Wow. That is good stuff. All right. That's all I need. That's all I need. Bro, I found such a good combo with Ruffles. Ruffles and provolone cheese. It's too good. It's too good. Just regular Ruffles. Bro, like, if you haven't tried that, you actually need to try it. And then if you get provolone cheese, you could also get it with the smoke-induced flavor or whatever. I don't know how you do that, but it's so good. No sponsor. It's just actually good. Must be French with how much cheese you consume. Bro, I love cheese. Like, I actually love cheese. It's just like, how can you not, though? It tastes so good. Have you ever had ants on a log? Why would I? That's disgusting. Arrow, what's up? What did I miss? Nothing yet. We're still just doing the intro. We're just hanging out. Arrow, you look super sexy today. Yo, what the heck? Thank you. Appreciate that. Happy Friday, Arrow. Weekly reminder that you are the coolest guy, best streamer, consistent AF2, and you're our handsome boy. Heart emoji. Nah! Bro, stop. Why are y'all being so nice today? Why are y'all being so nice today? Here, I'm reading another message here. Arrow, I completely second that guy. And I want to say, not only are you the most handsome streamer, but you're also the funniest streamer. What? Thank you. Thank you. Do you love cheese pizza by any chance? Ooh. Yeah. I mean, what's not to love? What's not to love? I think the best type of pizza, though, let me cook. Cheese, tomato, pepperoni, sausage, and you're good. Or if you want to go a little bit lighter with it, instead of tomato sauce, you go pesto sauce, and then you put pepperoni on top of it. What about veggies? You can put, like, mushrooms if you want. If you want. I won't try. Duo Moggle. Absolutely not. That's the worst sight I've ever seen in my life. I just don't even understand how it's so bad. Like, I could code a better site than that. You are demented if you genuinely think this is tasty. What? I'm confused. What's wrong? It's cheese, bread, maybe even a little bit garlic on there as well on the pizza. Pepperoni, sausage. What's the bad thing? What's the bad thing? Explain yourself. That's what I thought. You can't. Thoughts on mushrooms? On pizza, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's good to put on there. You know, it gets you a little bit healthier because it's, you know, mushroom. You'll love the locust pizza from Cyberpunk 2077. It's made of bugs. Bro, I haven't played Cyberpunk since the day it came out. I'm not even trolling. When it came out, I was hella depressed that day, and I played for 24 hours straight. And I think I was one of the first people to beat Cyberpunk. Excluding the devs, of course, you know. But I did not get up for 24 hours straight. Like, let's see how many hours I have on this game. Cyberpunk. 25 hours straight. Absolutely insane. I honestly liked the game, though. Like, it was in a really unpolished state, but it was still good. Are you better now? Oh, yeah, no, that was just like a one-day depressed sesh. I was just LARPing being depressed for a day, I guess. I don't know. Yo, Arrow, let me get these gloves. Now I have to give these to Desiree. Shouty Noob LaRocca. Stop. Guys, I cannot accept these. These are, I think Budapest ones, no? Yeah, Budapest Contenders autograph. I cannot accept. I cannot accept. You know what I will do, though? I'll check if he has a knife, and if he has a knife, I'll think about it. What? One knife. One knife. One knife. One knife! How do you not have a knife, bro? It's 2020, 2020, 2020, 2020. And he's stacked, too, but no knife. Okay, so he's just trying to get me to pump these sticker capsules. I'm seeing what's going on here. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. Ah, get me out of here. Guys, this is the smallest bag they had. It's the smallest they had. This is the snack pack. That's like one of the bags you get out of the vending machine in America. Arrow, I got chocolate Chesterfields in the terminal last night, and I bought them in your honor. Field tested for $130. They're $130 in field tested? Just as a quick reminder, minimal wear, I paid $835. Just say theoretically, if I wanted to buy chocolate Chesterfields in minimal wear condition, surely they're close to $830 still, right? I also spent $1,000 in terminals just to get them in the first place. Guys, I'm not a very shameless guy, but I just want to do a quick reminder. Twitch Priming is completely free on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you can just subscribe completely for free. It's my Twitch is not loading right now, but it is free. And if you don't use it, you lose it. Okay, every single month, Oh my god, I paid $835. Five it up, thank you for the primer. I think this also works. Thank you, Burix, for the 4 months as well. How is that shameless? I was just explaining how much I'm down on gloves. If you have Amazon Prime, it's already free. Thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. Sane. And also Sunday Cafe. Bro, Sunday. I just found the painting again that you sent me. I don't know where I put it. I lost it already. Oh, I put it up on the shelf. That's right. I just found it again, though, because I didn't know where it went. Also, Evan, thank you for the primer. And Baynock, thank you for the 14 months of being a prime. First time chatter. Listen, I'll tell you a trick. If it works, give me a gift, okay? The trick is to go into a box, then go out. Then go in 5 times, then press a knife twice. Then something good will come to you. Good luck. Well, first off, I need to sell a case because I need some juice. Isn't you making people use their Twitch Prime making Amazon stock go down? Stop. Yeah, but by like one millionth of a cent. It's way more worth to just get the Twitch Primes. I don't own that much Amazon stock. Also, cool. Thank you for the Prime. Okay, case. Damn, these are expensive. I feel like Phoenix cases are not worth opening, though. Sorry to Phoenix investors, but it's true. Okay, $6.60. This will not go to pending. You have to manifest it. This will not go to pending. This will not go to pending. Oh my god, my phone's about to die. I have to clutch up. Somehow. Wait, what? Okay, there. My phone died. Bro, I believe in this guy's method. Let me go on my brother's account. One sec. Yo, up, Newt, Mies. Thank you for the primer. Guys, why is everyone prime subbing? What the heck? Bro, everything is down right now. My Twitch is down. My Discord is down. I'm down. Down to clown. Come on. $22, that's more than enough. That's more than enough. Bro, Burb. I never changed. The Safari Mesh still, it just hits so hard. Ignore that. Okay, I need to buy a case and a key. Bro, ignore that. Also, how is the fracture case $1 right now? Do I need to yap about cases? Wow. Wow. Wait, that's kind of insane. This is when they were removed. September 13th, September 14th. September 17th, they were removed. Is that even true? Yeah, I think so. Is that when I was living? It seems right. That seems right. No. This is when they were removed from the game to begin with, right? When the first terminal came out. And then they were completely removed in December 18th. Right here. This is when they were completely and utterly removed from the game. You can't get a fracture case anymore. And since then, it's gone up 40 cents. Bro, kilowatt cases are 36 cents? Is that the cheapest they've ever been? Hmm. 28 cents. I mean, kilowatts are probably going to be in the game for the next year and a half, maybe 2 years. If it goes to like 20 cents, I'm buying. Like, 36 cents may be a little bit too much, but at a certain point, I think people are going to get store crazy and want to open cases once there's only terminals. Like, can y'all agree with me on that? At a certain point, there's not going to be cases anymore. I mean, it may be going through the armory. I also do believe that there's going to be a new case dropped whenever they drop the armory update. It might even be today. Who knows? But, like, there's not going to be any more free actively dropping cases. The cheapest cases you'll be able to get, I think, are going to be 80 cents. Because this one right here is 2 stars. It's 80 cents. So I don't know. I think, to me at least, it makes sense that people are going to go crazy. People are going to want to open a case. Open a case. Open a case. And if the cheapest one is like 30 cents, the kilowatt case, then I don't know. I think it makes sense that it would go up. Even if it was the only case left actively dropping. I mean, at least how I figure it. The Revolution, the Dreams and Nightmares, and then the kilowatt case will be removed. There's no way they're that shameless and remove the Dreams and Nightmares case last. Just no way. Here we go. Actively dropping cases. Like, there's just no way they're that shameless. Guys, Valve is not a shameless company. I think. Can anyone disagree with me on that? No, but here we go. This was added, then this was added. September 17th. Okay, that's when the fracture case was officially removed from the weekly drop pool case. Yeah, that makes sense then. That's what we already thought. But guys, what do you think is going to get removed next? Because they're obviously going to remove all of these cases. January 20th, 2022. 4 years. That's how long a president is the president of the United States. 4 years. And that's when the Dreams and Nightmares case dropped. 4 years plus 4 months. It makes sense that the Dreams and Nightmares would be the next to go, because keep in mind, the fracture case was dropped after the Dreams and Nightmares, and they already removed the fracture. The next case, in terms of oldest to newest, or newest to oldest, whatever, Revolution, February 9th, 2023. Then, Kilowatt, February 6th, 2024. So a year gap in between all of them, just to put it into context. And you guys think... Okay, someone said the Kilowatt case is next. I massively disagree with that. I don't think I could disagree with that more massively. Green Thumb Syndrome says, I'm selling at $10 per case. Bro, imagine we look back on this on this day, this fateful day right here, the 26th, and we see that we could have bought kilowatt cases at 36 cents. Let's just say it's 2030. Let's just say it's 2030. Are we going to be happy that we didn't buy at 36 cents or upset that we didn't buy at 36 cents? You're still going to be doing this in 2030? I as long as I'm not dead, I guess, yeah. So, I mean, hopefully. Why are you implying the price of kilowatts are going to go up as if anyone would ever want to cuck me more than they do right now? Because look at the reds. The reds are good fillers. The fact that you don't have to buy them out of the terminal and you can just unbox them, I think that these will be just good as filler skins. And then you know how this market works, Desiree. You know that China will go through and pump the dark sigils. Come on. Watch E-Rob? Not right now. I would be happy if you dropped the update and fixed bot farms. Why are you saying that as if I'm the update dropper? I do not work at Valve. Thank you. I just need to make that abundantly clear. Let me be clear. Arrow, just dropped the update, bro. I don't work for Valve. I don't work for Valve. If I worked at VAVLE, wait, is that even how you spell it? If I worked at Valve, I would not be streaming every single day. Like, I am WORKINGing way too hard right now. Every single day I'm live. How many terminals are you going to open today? We'll see. First time chatter. What do you think of the gallery cases? Will they go up? Let's take a look here. Gallery. So, gallery case, of course, added October 2nd, 2024. Then it was removed October 1st, 2025. In the game for a year. Honestly, very good by today's standards. A lot of stuff is put into the game nowadays and left in for 2 to 3 years. Hell, the Anubis package was kept in since 2022, removed in 2020, 2025. That's 3 years right there. Gallery case. Amazing red. Good pinks. Good purples. I mean, banger, good. I would rate the gallery case personally like unironically, like a 6.5 out of 10. Not a 6, not a 7, a 6.5, because I like the skins within the case. But what sucks are the knives. Unfortunately, it's only the Kukri knife, which I think is good. I actually enjoy my Kukri vanilla, but I don't think it's great. Oh, I don't have it on this. I don't have it on this account, but I think it's good. I don't think it's great. Unfortunately, I think the Kukri it's just mid. It's just mid. I like the animation. I like the pull out. I like how it looks. It feels very powerful. It feels like I could chop open a coconut. You can't just fall out of a coconut tree. But I think it's okay. But I don't think it's enough to carry a case. A breakout case, yeah, that could be carried by the knives. Huntsman, that's carried way hard by the Vulcan, which is great, but it's not. Again, I don't think it's enough. Gallery case, long term. Who am I kidding? The knives in a case don't actually matter. And let me show you why. Even though the knives in this case are ass and just completely mid, let me show you why that doesn't matter. If we go to cases, all weapon cases, well, what other cases have exclusive knives? Breakout case, not Broken Fang, Shadow case, the CS20 case, Shattered Web, no. Wildfire case, yes. Huntsman case. Yeah, beautiful. So, these cases all... Falchion, good call. Forgot about that. These cases all only have one knife. And they all only have one knife, yeah? This case, it's up 1%. It's a really good knife, but it's not even mattering that much. Like, it's down year to date. So even though it's a really good knife in this case, it's lagging. And I don't know why that is. Maybe because people are already figuring it's overpriced, or they just don't care that much about the skins that are like lower tier. But I don't know. This one is really weird to me because if you get a red, bang, $200. If you get a red, bang, $200. They're all good for trade ups. The pinks are also good for trade ups. Let's go to another option here. The shadow case. In the last... Get away from me, you fly. Chill. In the last month. The shadow case. What's by a lot of people considered one of the worst pair of knives in the game. The butt plugs. They're literally called the butt plugs. They're up 20%. 20%. So, could the gallery case go up? I mean, yeah, I believe so. I heavily believe so. I think we need to look at some of the other cases first. But if this is able to go up, because it has good skins. I think that's a massive reason behind this. Good skin, good skin, good skin, great skin. I mean, great, good, great. And then also the other lower tiers in it are also getting pumped. Like this is getting pumped. This is getting pumped. This is getting pumped in factory new. This is getting pumped in factory new. This is getting pumped in factory new. This is just an example, but it's so far. It seems as though the knife doesn't really matter all that much. Next up, let's look at the CS20 case. Is this up or is this down? 7 whole cents up. Sheesh. Over 3 months, it's up 23% though. 23%. What about since the beginning of the year? Up 5%. Over 6 months, 34. Over a year, 51. So, I mean, some people would disagree with this, but I'm just going to say this, the CS20 knives, pretty mid, pretty ass. They're not flying off the shelves. There's not people that are trying to trade up for these. Okay, maybe Sparkles in his newest video where he traded up to a Crimson Web, but yeah, whatever. That's like one example. People want the M9s. People want the Karambits. People want the Butterfly knives. But still, breakout case, not up. Meanwhile, the CS20 case with mid knives is going up, and it's able to go up. Great red, pumped pink, kind of mid skins other than that, though, to me. I think the op is incredible, but yet it's still going up in price. Another example, the Wildfire case. Also, Dommy Dude, thank you for the 53 months. I did not. SZV. Okay, Wildfire case, if you're unaware. Purely Bowie knife case. Also, Jack with the 55 months. Bro, Jack. Insane. The M9 Emerald. Absolutely insane. I wish I was there. Okay, Wildfire case, yeah? Up to about $4. About $4. And how is the case doing? 11% up over the last 6 months. Okay, what the what? What? This is insane. It's up 50% over the last year. Not so much. But like, guys, the knives matter so little. I think it matters more that they are rare cases, that the supply is low, and that there's people who want to unbox them. And it seems like people just don't even want to unbox the breakout case right now. People want to unbox the shadow case. People want to unbox the CS20 case. People want to unbox the Wildfire case. I mean, fuel injector, of course. Mega win. That's like unboxing a fire serpent nowadays. It's like unboxing an op containment breach. Like just really, really, really good red. Yeah, the supply is all that matters. Why do you think esport cases are so expensive? Full of garbage. Yeah. But I'm just going through different examples here to relate this back to the gallery case. And I'm still not really too sure, though, about the gallery case. Like, I think there is a possibility it goes up, but I don't know how much supply there is when it comes to the gallery case. Huntsman case, we know that the supply is low here. May 1st, 2020. Wait. Sorry, not 2020. 2014. This case. Excuse me? I have a question. How is the breakout case, the one with the best knives out of all of these exclusive knife cases, how was the breakout case up the least? Meanwhile, the Huntsman case, a good knife, but mid knife, it's up 40% in 6 months. I'd be interested to see something here. When it comes to the Huntsman case, how many Vulcans are there? I think this is actually a pretty solid way to see how much supply of the case there is. 135,000 AK Vulcans. Times that by 2, 260,000 Reds unboxed. If we just want to do quick math, quick calc, 260,000. It's a 1 in 151 chance. About 40 million Huntsman cases unboxed. But then again, a lot of those skins have been traded up too. So it's hard to say for sure, for certain. Then we do the exact same thing with the P90 Asimov. I'm going to take a guess that there's 300,000 P90 Asimovs. So 600,000 Reds. That's 3 times the amount of breakout cases versus Huntsman cases. Okay, so now it is making sense why the Huntsman case is up. I'll just quickly calc this. 360,000 times 2 times 161. Okay, well, I calculated that completely incorrectly. That times 151. So that's how many, allegedly, how many breakout cases have been unboxed. Now, since we've been using that as a way to calculate how many have been opened, now we get into the fun part. Let's use this same calculation method to figure out how many gallery cases have been unboxed. Let's take a look here. The M4A1S Vapor Wave. 135,000. Okay, hold on. Okay, now we're getting interested in this case here. If the Huntsman case is able to go to $9 off of basically the exact same amount of supply, it seems as though it was the same exact amount of supply as Huntsman's as these. But then again, there's probably less people trading up to the Vaporwave versus how many people were trading up to, let me pull this up, the Vulcan, right? So we might want to do this another way. Huntsman collection and see how many in total skins exist. Okay, whoa. This changes things. You see? So many coverts were traded up to. Sheesh. Yeah, that does not make sense. This is how I should have been checking since the beginning. Sheesh. Stupid. So 5.6 million Huntsman cases allegedly unboxed, databased. I mean, also we can give that some room because back in the day, back in 2014, when these would have been unboxed, they wouldn't have been getting databased. But nowadays, when a gallery case is opened, it is getting databased. I thought that was going to be 20 million. Hold on. Hold your horses. So there were definitely a lot more Vulcans traded up to. But at least according to my statistics, there's maybe like 2 to 3 million more gallery cases that have been opened. Maybe. But it might also just be the same because Huntsman cases, again, as I was saying, weren't really databased. Now, obviously, the Huntsman and the gallery case are not one-to-one. They're not the same. The Huntsman has a Vulcan, atomic alloy. If you like this, it has that. The Cayman, the Cyrex. It also, for a little while, had the Howl. So, like, people were opening it for other reasons as well. But, like, they're obviously not the same case. But if you could see where I'm going with this, they both have quite mid knives. Kukri, Huntsman. If the Vaporwave in some world becomes as popular as a Vulcan, if that's even possible, if this becomes something that a lot of people want in their collections and their inventories, to me, this case looks very similar to the Huntsman case. Like, I was just going through different examples, but that just piqued my interest as being such a similar thing, such a similar sort of case, literally. Good point. Bad final point. Okay, hold on. Let me try for something else. Both the Gallery and the Huntsman, mid knives. Very, very mid. Okay, I just need to close some tabs because I'm getting overwhelmed here. Gallery. Bang. Both mid. Huntsman's, Kukri's. Like, actually pretty similar in value too, no? Huntsman, Stained, Urban Mast. Actually, worth quite a bit more. Case hardened. Is that like 200? Similar. Not exactly the same, though. I think yeah, this is another little contingency I have to talk about. The Huntsman case, for the most part, has probably already been mostly unboxed. So even if we look at the supply, and it might seem similar, like the reds seem similar and the golds might seem similar. Huntsman case, how much supply is there? 1,000 versus the Gallery case, 37,000. This also, I mean, first off, that's a 37 times the amount of Gallery cases just on Steam listings. But this also is not factoring in how many freaking Gallery cases, excuse my foul language, how many Gallery cases there are in storage units. I'm just going to do a quick little poll in the chat. How many Gallery collection cases do you have? How many? Me personally, I've opened all of mine, but I did have 200 at some point. 100, 500, 200, 600, 2,500, 250. I know Jack was in the chat. He probably has 10,000. 300, 150, 500. Have or opened? Have. 1,600, but I opened them all. YouTube chat? 0. Okay, YouTube is not pumping out cases, I guess. 350. You have a chatter who had 8,000, but I won't say who. Who? You have to say. And no, you have to. Just say it. Anyways, did you see how many people in the chat said they have some? 1,450? 100? 67? 67! So, sure, I know I just sat here for the last like 20 minutes and compared how they are very similar. And you know, maybe one day they will look more similar once the case supply goes down. But there's so many Gallery cases. And I think the reason why there are so many Gallery cases is no one really wants to unbox them. Unless you're here for the Vaporwave to try and get a max win there, or you're trying to get the pink because those are pretty expensive. If you want these knives, just Open a kilowatt case. Just to open a kilowatt case, no? Like, Crody, what are we doing opening a gallery case for these ass knives? So, the root of this question was, do you think that gallery cases will go up in price? As a conclusion, I think that the answer, long term, of course, long term, yes. Yes. Do you think that other things that will go, do I think that there's other things that will go up more, faster? Yes. But I do think that gallery case long term will go up. It would also be great for the gallery case, for the kilowatt case to get removed sooner than later. If that happens, that makes it so maybe cutlery knives start going up in price. Big maybe there. But gallery case, I think the fact that it's rare, I think the fact that people do like to open one of every case once in a while. Like, that's just a classic YouTube trope. People love opening cases, just in general. I'm probably going to do another stream where I'm opening 10 of every case one day. You know, like, this is just something that happens classic. It's a classic. The gallery case will continue, of course, to be unboxed, and the supply will go down. And just like every other case right now, there's like this very weird period of time right now where we just don't know what's going to happen. And I think a lot of people are scared to like buy cases because right now we genuinely don't know. Every case was just removed on December 18th from the active duty, from the active duty drop pool. Unless it's a Dreams and Nightmares, a kilowatt, or a Revolution case, it's no longer dropping. Or Fever case. So there's only 4 cases dropping right now, which immediately will make it so people are scrambling because this is the first time anything like this has ever happened. It's gonna make people go, okay, either I'm too overwhelmed right now, I don't know which case to buy. So people are probably buying up this and that case and that case and this case. Left, right, center, blah, 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 blah. Prisma case, Danger Zone case, Spectrum case, because nothing is dropping anymore. So people are just taking different guesses of what will have the highest possible ROI long term, like what will have a better rate of return. So that's probably why we're not seeing any like extreme skyrocketing cases, or like we're not seeing every case skyrocket right now because people just don't know what to buy. Guys, Spectrum case, the best knives in the game. If you open up a Butterfly Knife Ruby, you just got $8,000. It's discontinued. You can't get this case anymore. And since that update, you would look at this graph and you wouldn't even know that you can't get this case anymore. Like, guys, if you had no idea when the case removal update happened, you would have no idea that it even happened. This just looks like a normal market graph. Insane. If you have no idea, you would have no idea. No. If I said they removed this case from the game, you have no date, and you don't know the date, you would have no idea. If I tell you fracture case, hey guys, this case was removed from the game. Can you take a guess as to which date it was? When do you think it was removed from the game? You're probably gonna say, oh, right here, and you would be correct. When it went up 50%. You could no longer get the fracture case. It no longer dropped. The Spectrum case was removed. You cannot get it as a drop anymore. And it goes up for a day by 60 cents. Like, are you trolling? Are you trolling? I hate to be this guy going against the grain. I feel like Sisyphus pushing a rock up a mountain. But how are cases so cheap? One day this will work. It's like I have no, I basically have no benefit of cases going up. It's actively a bad thing for me because I like to open cases. And when Is this the right storage unit? No, I'm on the wrong account. When cases go up, it just makes it more expensive for me to open stuff. Every case that I get, I open. I have like maybe 30 Spectrum cases to be opened. 30 Gamma cases to be opened. So like, I don't even have like a beneficial reason to want cases to go up. It's just in my mind, it makes so much sense. I'm not like Jesus and have 40,000 cases on standby, ready to go. Like, I'm just more so confused. Like the weapon case got removed, and I think that's the only realistic graph that we've seen because it got removed, and people realize, oh wait, we're never getting this back. We're never getting this case back. So, yeah, in perfect form, it goes up. It makes sense. December 18th, right here. I mean, this is a little bit absurd. But like, sheesh. Sheesh. I feel like I'm doing God's work for these case investors. But like me personally, it's only a bad thing to be saying this. You missed a raid. Yo, James, thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Royale says the price will only go up if there is demand. So maybe as a conclusion here to why these guys, maybe not these ones, but why cases aren't going up. I mean, it's like, I mean, they are going up, but why they're only going up so slightly. Maybe the conclusion, CS is just dead right now. The Steam numbers are down. The players are down. It seems like people are cashing out a little bit here and there. High tiers are down. Knives are down. And I'm sure that also has a part to do with it. Knives being cheaper makes it so there's less reason for people to open knives or open cases. Like, for example... Oh, here's the player numbers, by the way. Only going down. For example, Prisma case... Sure, it's up 30%. But let's say you were to open one of these a couple months ago, before the October update. How much would a Talon Sapphire or a Talon Ruby have been? Talon Ruby. The max win out of the case, what would you have gotten in pre-October 23rd? About 4,000. Pretty solid. About 4,000 bucks. Now, about 2,700 bucks. So, it's like I do understand it, and I do get it. You're paying 30% more for a case that you're getting way less return from. That was minimal wear. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm assuming it'll be pretty similar though. Never mind. Wow, that's embarrassing. Talon rubies were $5,500. And now they're $3,000. That's way worse than what I was originally saying. The knife is down by basically half. The max win of the case is down by basically half. Meanwhile, the case itself, since October, is the exact same price. Valve. I don't know how you did it, but you somehow convinced us that buying trash is still worth it. These cases are just worse because, the knives are cheaper, and that's usually what people that are opening cases are going for. The Reds, how are they doing? I'm sure they're doing amazingly well. Not factory new. Let's do field tested. The M4 S. Yeah, this is most likely why the case's prices are covered. People are realizing that they're running out of player twos to trade up. They need to open more. The price is going up. The demand is still there for trade ups. So the demand might not be there for opening the cases outright as much as I would, hope so. Especially considering that cases are now removed, deleted, no longer dropping. But the Reds' demand is still going up. So if the red demand keeps going up for cases, like from the Prisma case, like from the Spectrum case, like from the Gamma case, if the red demand does continue to keep going up, I mean, super long term, the cases should go up alongside that. Because now the name of the game is the reds, the player 2, the bullet queen. That's kind of what you're opening the case for. And then you're opening it for the pinks, which have now gone up. Like, how much is a field tested one now versus before October 23rd? 2x. It's 2x. Even though the case is up 30%. The pinks, the reds, up a massive amount. So, this started off like very, I think, pessimistic against cases, but I've kind of reassured myself. Since pinks are up so much, and since reds are up so much, since cases, some of them are going up, we're kind of at this point just waiting for knives to flip. And maybe that is just dependent on this point, or at this point, maybe that is just dependent on the player base going back up. It will take a while, though. People have a lot of reds and storages. You don't think those people sold right when the trade-up update happened? I would say yes. Have you seen CS2 case tracker today? No. What is it, glitched? 600,000 cases unboxed today, according to the CS2 case tracker website. 616,000 cases open today. 115,000 fever cases. 100,000 kilowatts. 100,000 revolutions. About 100,000 dreams and nightmares. A lot of fractures. A lot of recoils. A lot of snake bites. And a lot of Prisma cases. It's really hard to know if this data is accurate, though. Like, it says 94 million unboxed, but like this is going off of reds, which are just able to be traded up to. So every time a red is traded up to with 10 pinks, that counts it as if it's 151 cases unboxed. It's not realistic. Also, VXI, I think for the 47 months. Do you think the danger zone will be in the next update? No. So, to sort of round this off, I feel like every time I look at the cases and the market around cases and knives, it's like a new piece of information I'll find, and it sort of changes my tune. And right now, if reds and pinks and purples and blues continue to increase, because that is what China's pumping recently, like the lower tier blues, the purples, and then of course those trade up to the pinks and the reds, and those are getting more expensive. If things continue to go up, and by things, of course, I'll be more descriptive. If reds continue to keep going up, just across the board, and cases continue to, veer upwards, that actually makes me pretty hopeful for golds. Like, I know that all the supply is going to the golds, and I still get that. Like, there are still so many trade-ups happening. Like, yesterday, there was probably 200 knife trade-ups total across the board. Maybe even more. Eventually, it has to slow down. Surely. So, I think at this point it's kind of just a waiting game. Like let's just take a look at a random glove. Omega gloves. How are they doing right now? Down 26%. Down 26% since the start of the year. But how is the case doing? So for a little silver lining, the clutch case, it's up, right? Probably. Clutch case. Since the start of the year. Yes, sirree, it is up. 30%. Most of the cases I've checked have been up 30%. We'll do another random one. Revolver case. How is this one doing? Actually, it's easier to check here. Since the start of the year, 12%. In the last 6 months, 24%. That's not too shabby. I mean, the conclusion I'm kind of having to come to here. If the case is... I don't want to be looking at a fever case. This is such a bad example. This is just not even what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. If the cases continue to go up in price, and the skins within the cases continue to go up in price, of course the supply of the knives and the gloves are going to continue to go up. But we just need one flip. We just need one turn. We just need one block out of the Jenga tower to fall. Which, in this case, is more people coming to the game. Or, okay, now we're really getting into the speculative. Or, if Valve makes it so there's some way to delete knives and gloves, say knife and glove trade-ups, then things get crazy. What if they make it so you can put in 5 knives, 5 random knives, and it trades up to one of the knives from those collections? You see how they've made unintentionally a supply problem? Well, intentionally a supply problem. So many knives, so many gloves. Well, what if they make it so you can just trade up your knives? So, for example, let's say I don't like my knives that I have here. Let's say I don't like this, or this, or this, or this, or this. Well, then I would put them all into a collection, all into a trade-up. I'd have a chance at a Fever case knife. I'd have a chance at a Dreams and Nightmares case knife, which is a Butterfly Knife Emerald. I'd have a chance at a Horizon knife, which is like Talon Knife Fade. I don't know, man. Because think about it from Valve's POV, right? Or from a perspective lawsuit person. It's technically not gambling money still. You're just trading up. And trading up right now is not seen as gambling. That would result in items having real value, no? And they don't want that. Wait, how? How does that make it so items have real value? I mean, of course it is gambling. We know that, but like through the eyes of a lawsuit, that's going to take another 3 years to get added in. Better items having more value than cheaper knives. No, but like it's not like it's saying it still does not count as like adding real world value to these knives though. But it would just be a reroll system, not gambling. I don't think that there would be a problem with that in terms of like lawsuitness, because I don't think the lawsuit even touches on trade ups. Hmm. Five minimal wear equals one factor new. Well, it would depend on the float cap of the skins. Hmm. I mean, guys, a year ago, I would have said you're insane for thinking 5 reds would ever trade up to a knife. That doesn't make any sense. Knives have rarity for a reason. That's why people unbox cases. Well, they did it. They did it. And it seems as though people are already kind of believing in this. Because didn't we see a couple Chinese people with like 800 Navajo knives? That would be pretty genius if they made it so you could trade them up. Having a lot of them. I wonder if I can find one of these accounts. This guy's 3 Navajos. What about this dude? 1 Navajo. How many here? Sapphire. Sheesh. 2 sapphires. Yeah, if anyone has his profile. Navajo knives. Sun. Yen. Now, what could you possibly need this many gut knives for? And this many Navajo knives for? I mean, I'm trying to think about it strategically. What would be the best knife to have in this case? The cheapest knife. That's basically what you want. Because 5, if this update happens, 5 gut knives, and you could trade up to a Karambit Vanilla if this were to happen. It says crafted. Nah, that doesn't matter. He bought them off of people. Okay. What's the cheapest possible knife out of here? Bro stuff. $64. Let's just play with this hypothetical here. $64. And you're putting 5 of them in a trade up. How much are you paying for a knife trade up? $320, basically. $320 for an OG case trade up. $320 for what percent chance? At a Karambit case Arden? For a Karambit fade? The only problem now is that vanilla knives don't have float values. Traded up to vanilla knives don't have float values, which, if anything, kind of tells us they probably aren't going to be doing this trade up that I'm talking about here. But like that probably means they're not going to be adding in knife rerolls. Because how do you even work around that? If you trade up to a vanilla knife, it's 0 float. Okay. We kind of have to change the price of these. Imagine these are $65 each. $320 trade up. $250 knife. $350 knife. $1,800 knife. Well, these aren't going to be factory new though. Let's do this. Yeah, that's more accurate. How is this far-fetched? How is this far-fetched? Bro, they already added knife trade-ups to the game. Sorry. They'll never do it because it would require a new tier of rarity. No, they would just keep them as coverts. They would just keep them as knives. Why do they have to make a new tier? Okay, bayonet blue steel. I mean, these are all ass, but you're not here for these. You're here for the karambit. A 1.5% chance paying $320 for a banger, for another banger, for another banger, for another banger. All of the karambits are just profit. I mean, what happens when you do this knife trading up to knife action? It kind of makes all knives come to an equilibrium, right? Like, think about that. If you're trading 5 gut knives up, I mean, there would still be more value to a karambit fade, of course, because there's more demand for a karambit fade. But it just brings things to an equilibrium again. And that's sort of what's happening with reds. Reds have brought up to a certain price, and now they're sort of equalizing, while knives are coming down in price out of cases. I think the best argument is the fact that they didn't mean to add high value on items like Pokemon cards. Like Pokemon cards are gambling technically, but only because the community made them. You could argue that Valve taking cases off the market causes demand, but then again, the value changed because of the community, not the company. Yes. Yes. What incentive does Valve have for this? Adding knife trade-ups? It makes more people open cases. It makes more people open terminals. And then if they get 5 gloves out of their terminals, they can trade up those 5 gloves that they've purchased from Valve. And then people would need more fillers, more blues, purples, reds, pinks, golds to trade up to the skins that they actually want. That's just more money to Valve yet again. Creating more skins, buying more skins, unboxing more skins, that's more skins, more money to Valve. So they have a lot of reason to do this. Then a Talon Knife Ruby would be worth $600 instead of $2,000. Another great reason for Valve to do this. How much money are they making off of every M9 that sells? $0. $0. It's way more... It's way better for them to have knives selling on their Steam community market. So like this knife, for example, is definitely selling on the Steam community market. A Bayonet Emerald is not selling on the Steam community market. The reason why a lot of people don't have good knives is because it's out of their price range. If they did this update, October 22nd, to make it so noobs and people who don't have a lot of money can get more expensive knives and like knives that they've always wanted, if that was the point of this, they succeeded. If they want to continue on down that track and make it so knives are way more accessible for the average Joe, then they would do a knife reroll, system. Like, you know? It kind of just makes sense. A Karambit Doppler for $2,100 up on the Steam community market. That seems way too cheap to me. Like, the ones that would sell, I don't know. I feel like those would have been people getting scammed, self-scammed. Marble Fade at $1,700. And they actually started selling for less than $1,800 after the update. People could just work instead I have a job and can get any high tier skin that I want. Brother. Brother. Not everyone is able to get employed, you know? Or like not everyone is able to get a good enough job to be able to spend 10K on a knife though, you know? Like that it feels like a little bit like a boomer take. Guys, have your parents ever said just buy a house? I bought a house when I was 20. My job I had a job, I paid for it. Just buy a house. But like it's a little bit of an antiquated thing. It's like adults still think you can just walk into an office with a resume and get a job. Or like your parents. Like, I don't know. That's not how the world works anymore. Someone says, imagine guys, if World War III is coming, is still skins good? Question mark. I mean, I don't think World War III will actually happen, but sure. I think that they probably are still good because people would want to cope with the pain of, you know, their loved ones dying and like freaking the real world being a hellhole, so they would get on a video game. Was literally told that today by my mom, and it's like a Fortune 500 company. Yeah, lol. About just walking in with a resume. Yeah, also, imagine you're an Indian in the chat, right? Bro, just get a job and buy a $5,000 knife. Yeah, I mean, if you get a job in America, it'll be 500 hours of work, maybe 700 hours of work and saving to be able to afford a not prince. In India, you got to work like 3 years, 4 years of hard labor. And then you can afford a not prince, you know? Maybe even 20 years. So it's a little bit out of touch to say that, you know? That reminds me of this. Percentage of people who have never traveled outside of their home country. There's no way that's true. 97% of Indians haven't left their home country. I was on a plane last week. 50% of the plane was Indians. How is that only 3%? What is happening? 42% of American people haven't traveled outside of their home. 15% of UK people. That makes a lot of sense, though, because, you know, Europe is so... Wait, no, UK, hey! Go outside! Sweden makes sense, Netherlands makes sense. You could just walk to another country. You could just train ride for like an hour to another country. So easy. That's insane, though. That's insane. Top countries visiting India in 2024. 1.8 million Americans. Wow. 1.75 million Bangladeshians. 1 million UK, 500,000 Australians, Canadians, Singaporeans. That's insane. What are we doing there? Are those Indian Americans? That's crazy. I make minimum wage and have a Karambit tiger tooth. Aren't Karambit Tiger Tooths really cheap right now, though? Well, have you seen about hantavirus? Yeah. I was freaking out about it, but then I looked more into it, and it doesn't seem like too big of a problem. Knock on wood. Wait, they're not cheap right now. They're $900. They were $1,700? Wow. Wow. I bought it $1,500. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But everything was so expensive not so long ago. Yeah. And this is like... I mean, compared to a year ago, it's actually not bad to be buying CS skins right now. Oh, yeah. From the YouTube chat, someone's asking. Ask him if he has a family that he provides for and a house. To the minimum wage guy. That was a question for you. Bro, I love how the YouTube chat is going back and forth with the Twitch chat. I'm 20. Okay, then you're... That's how you can afford a Karambit Tiger Tooth, though. Yo, Bruno! Thank you for the 13 months. Thank you. Hey! Chill. Yo, Arrow, I copped some 777 duct tape gloves. Do you think they're worth any overpay at all? Probably not. I don't know. What stops these low-earning people from doing 0 to knife challenge on repeat then quitting them jobs? Okay. 0 to knife only worked in like 2014 when you could trade 6 to 70 times a day on CSGO Lounge. It's just not a thing anymore. Nowadays, 0 to knife takes a year because if you're actually doing it without like begging for free skins, you go outside, you find change on the sidewalk, you find quarters, pennies, dollar bills, whatever. You get enough money to buy CS. You get enough money to buy a CS Prime, so that's what, $15 in. You could also watch like ads or whatever on some sites and get paid out. But anyways, I think the best strat is probably finding coins, finding change, and then some change dispensaries, like where you can put the quarters in and whatever, they will pay you out in gift cards. So you could get a $20 Steam gift card. It's actually a real strat. Then you use that money to start playing the game, to get your weekly drops, to get your cases and all that stuff. And then you start getting armory passes. Then you're getting money from your weekly cases and from your armory passes. And then you just rinse and repeat. And then you just start farming money for the next year. I'm telling you right now, the only reason the market seems kind of stale is because of investors, especially China is scared of the new update. The market will bloom after we get the armory update. As long as it doesn't have anything sketchy added to it, just a regular armory rotation. After that happens, investors know they'll at least save for a good couple of months. We'll look back and cry at current prices of a lot of things. I low-key heavily agree with that. Because, bro, so many updates recently have just been bad for collectors and skin people. Like, imagine we just get a couple updates in a row where they do nothing to ruin the market. They do nothing intentionally bad. Like, we would be good. What is this? Right now, there are approximately 5 to 8 million golds. Trading up all of the blues adds 400,000 knives to the supply. Purples will add another 400,000 to the supply. Pinks add 1.2 million to the supply. Reds add 4 million to the supply. This is October 22nd, 2025. So the supply of golds can only 2x, which is a lot of knives and gloves, but not dire. And how many golds and knives are we at right now? I wish there was an easy way to check, but unfortunately, you have to go through and check every single knife type. The thing that matters most is consumer confidence. And I would say right now, consumer confidence is pretty low. But then again, before I say that, guys, right now, with skins at a very low price, are you buying, selling, or holding? What are you doing? I'm asking both chats here. What are you doing? Praying, holding, buying, holding, buying, holding, buying. So maybe the confidence isn't that down. But of course, I mean, this chat is going to be a little bit more biased towards believing in skins. That makes sense. And I'm not blind to that. I just bought knife and gloves for the first time last week. Heard. I think the confidence can low-key be counteracted, or like the lack of confidence can be counteracted by the cheapness of skins. Like, skins kind of are just half off right now. Also, Corn, thank you for the prime. So many subs today. Thank you, guys. 5 op dragon lures or 5 bugs? Be honest. Obviously. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. You know. Are you climbing this weekend? That's a good idea. I should climb. I really should climb. Okay, cool. You can get a nice mid-tier combo for around or less than $300. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Skins, Netflix, S&B box are all cheap right now. Yeah, no, this year has been brutal for me. But then again, it's also been pretty good. Let me see what's going on with S&B box. Was? From $10 million market cap down to about $7 million market cap. What the frick is happening? What the frick is happening? Mods? Stop this. Let me see what my inventory is currently at. At a certain point, it was at like 3.5K. Also, OZ, thank you for the 5 gifted. There's no Goon Corner today, but thank you anyways. My inventory has gone from $3,500 no to $1,600. We're down $2,000. That's fine. That's nothing. That's one Karamba Tiger Tooth. Sorry. Not great, but not horrible. For a millionaire, that's nothing. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not a millionaire. I'm just not. Do you think that rare old collections with no golds, aka gods and monsters and chop shop, will ever become so obsolete that the items are almost priceless? I think that they could do that. But then again, there's a peak at a certain point when there's so little supply and like there's just no hype. I think that's the biggest thing. If there's no hype around them, then they won't get expensive. So like the Catos, for example, those peaked in 2020, 2021, just like CS. Well, sorry. Went down in 2022, went down in 2023, went down in 2024, blah, 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 in 2025, 2026. So like it's very possible the same thing happens to other old things. Weapon case could peak at a certain price and then start going down because no one wants to open a weapon case if it's $1,000. Like even Train wouldn't be dumb enough to open a weapon case at $1,000. Like this is why cobblestone cases have actually been going down in price. Cobblestones are down. Package. Right? This is the wrong one. Lowest price. $900 for a cobblestone package. You get an up Dracula out of here. It's about $11 million. I've held mine for 3-4 years now. They've gone down every single year. I would have been better off with so many other investments. Oh well. All right. What is this? Oh my god. Can you stop linking Budapest stickers? No one's pumping these, bro. No one's pumping these. Because drop chance is so bad in cobblestone packages. Yeah, but like... Guys, people like gambling, no? You would think that cobblestone packages would still continue to be unboxed and unboxed and unboxed and gambled, blah, 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 blah. But I think it's, again, because the hype around the Dragon Lore is at an all-time low. Where's this playlist? I don't even know what I'm listening to. What I did is I went to Inner Bloom and then I went to Song Radio on that. Aero caught pumping Budapest capsules. Buy? No, they seem good. I would go out and buy them. You can obviously tell I'm in the middle of a yap there. And that's just cutting out context. Budapest capsule. They're under the price that you could buy them out of the Steam store for. They're 24 cents. Shucks. Wait, that's kind of crazy, no? Crody, should I buy some? 24 cents. That's cheaper than what I was buying them for 25. Lol. Okay, what? That's a crazy chatter right there. I'm not reading that. Bro, and some people are getting them for 23 cents. I mean, it's just because there's no demand around the freaking Budapest capsules at all. Let me see how Paris's are doing. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There's seven different Paris capsules. Only one of them is profitable, and it's up by 4 cents. How pathetic. How pathetic. Crazy. My Russian friend has been holding stickers for years. Can you take a look? Whoa. Wait, that's insane. Cluj-Napoca 2015 foils. Very good. Hey, good for him. Good for him. If he wants to sell it, why not? I don't know. Jesus. It's crazy those have gone up from $1 to $50. I mean, they're nice, but I think even more than that is that they're rare. That's what's making them go up. Apparently, Austin capsules are doing well. Is that true? That's because there was no warning ahead of time. We didn't know when they were going to get removed, so not enough people, or no one stocked up on them. Or not a lot of people stocked up on them. You knew, though. Me? No. I don't even have Austin capsules. I at least I don't think I do. I opened them all because I didn't stock up in time. Just like Austin foils from unboxings. That's about it, though. Oh, maybe they're in here. Austin's. Yeah, but again, these are just from unboxes. The Austins and whatnot. Okay, that is juicy. That is very juicy. But I don't go on this account enough. This account goes crazy. What about in... here? Hey, that is not too shabby. Dragon Tattoo. Bravo. Arm Steel. Some cobblestone unboxes. Where? Wow. Hey, Arrow. I'm new to the CS scene. Where would someone start if they wanted to get into skins? It's a freaking great question. Low key, CS Float for learning skins is very useful. csfloat.com. And you also have this site called csgoskins.gg. Very useful as well. Then you could use csgodatabase.com. This will tell you a lot of information about skins. This tells you like which skins are dropping, which ones were exclusive to armories, which ones were completely discontinued for years. This tells you about when every agent was dropped, 2019, 2020, 2021. Very useful to know. It tells you when things were dropped, when things were added into the game. If you want to learn about the pins, 2016, 2027, 2020, you know, like just super useful. I really like this site because it tells you the dates, which is indispensable knowledge. Like it's so useful for learning. And then let's say you want to get a 5.7 skin, just as an example. This tells you the higher end of the prices and the lower end of the prices. And it gives you all of the reds, all of the pinks, all of the purples. And let's say you want a nice gray skin, right? Okay, so it easily shows us every color. This is kind of gray, but not really. Oh, silver quartz. And then how much is it? $2. Safe House collection. Okay, is that a newer collection or an older collection? Older ones tend to go up in value more because they're older. There's going to be less of them, you would think. Okay, so this one was added in 2013, but how do I know if this is a solid investment? Let's see how many of them are listed. 402, starting at $1. $1. Okay. Have they gone up or down recently? Kind of just chilling. Now, this is from which collection? Safe House collection. This is when CS Float and CS Float database becomes extremely useful. Now let's see how many Safe House skins are there in the world. Is this a rare collection? Is there a lot of them? Anything over 1 million is pretty usual, but like 5 million, that's kind of a lot. 10 million, that's really a lot. How many Safe House skins are there? 105 million. So, at least in my eyes, you could rule this out as like a investment, quote unquote, because there's so many of them. But it's still, even if it's not a good investment, it's still a good looking skin, and that's why this site is useful, because you find all this information. Yeah. Also, Real. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you. Now we could do the same example with something else. Like, let's say you want a Mac 10 skin. And you want to get a nice little, a black Mac 10. Tatter, it's a little expensive. We saw that it was $70. Ultraviolet. Okay, that's just not true. Lightbox. That's not a bad choice. Echoing Sands, that's cool. Okay, let's do Echoing Sands. It's kind of black, kind of gray. It's a darker skin. So this is from the Anubis collection. Now we need to look into the Anubis collection. When was that added? 2023. Oh, so it might not be that rare if it's new. Does it say when it was removed, though? Does it even say it was removed? I don't think so. Then you might have to go over here. Anubis collection. Yeah. It's a good song. Are any of these sites going to say? They're not telling me when they were removed. Oh, skins from the Anubis collection are not obtainable through the weekly drop. What if I look up Anubis package? Yeah, here we go. Okay, now it's telling me Anubis package discontinued December 15th. And this is also very useful to read about, because then you, and this is a very classic mistake for beginners. Not knowing how a collection was created in the first place. Like, I wish it was very clear cut and dry, where it's like, this collection was dropping at the end of the week. Every time you got a brand new weekly drop, every time you leveled up, you got this skin. But there's so many different collections over the last 14 years of this game, 13 years of this game. You have to know, you have to just educate yourself. So the Anubis collection, this is a very one-off collection. It dropped as a package in the store, but only for 3 years. It's the only item that's ever been removed from the store. For 3 years it was here. But, and this is a very crucial thing when you're learning about CS skins, you might think like, wait, this sticker is really nice and it's really good and a lot of people are applying it and it's going up in value. Maybe I should invest in it. Well, the fact that it will infinitely drop, because you could just go to the store and buy 100,000 of these sticker capsules and open them all. The fact that you could do that makes it so, in my eyes, it'll never go up in value. I think a lot of people would agree with that. But many noobs, many new people don't realize that there's even this store here with infinite unboxability. You could buy infinite of these capsules right here and unbox them and get this lenticular and get this showdown foil, which is why it hasn't gone up in price. If it was removed, it would go up in price, because there are people who want to apply these stickers, there are people who want these stickers, but there's, in theory, infinite of them. I invested in leaving the station hollows hoping they would remove it. And that's a mistake you could have avoided, knowing how the store works. What's really, really crucial for a first-time skin person is learning which collections are removed, which collections aren't removed. So let's say, for example, you've stumbled upon this really, really awesome collection right here. Boreal collection. There's cool skins in here. Green Energy. Whoa. Wintergreen. Cool. Popular Thicket. Well, this is from an actively dropping collection. So there's going to be continuously more and more and more and more and more. So like if we looked up Boreal, and we can also figure out when they added it originally, March 31st, 2025. So in about a year, how many have dropped? 24 million. In a year. If this stays in for 3 years, 4 years, it's at 100 mil. Jesus. Why didn't the graphic design collection go up in price? Bro, I swear Cool Dog just says things that are wrong to try and rage bait me. Look at the... It's up in value. It went up in price. Just gamble, Brotato. Guys, you see your mouth? Just zip it. And throw away the key. I'm yapping right now. Okay, wait, I'm gonna write in the chat something. He obviously doesn't want to continue yapping, even though he's yapping right now. Yeah, this will get him. This will be good. No, I'm not gonna gamble. Now I'm especially not gonna gamble. Should I sell or hold my factory to be the monster? What's going on with Be the Monsters? This is boring. I know this already. Okay, but there's someone who asked a question I want to answer. Because we haven't done this type of yap in probably a year. $1,200 to $700. Probably hold, but then again, I could very well see it continue to go down. But if you bought the skin because you like the skin, just hold it. Like, why be cringe? Why be cringe? If you were so worried about the money, why didn't you sell it at the peak? Why didn't you sell it when it was higher? Like, I don't know, man. It kind of feels like you obviously didn't like the skin if you're now considering selling it, you know? I need another song. Genuine question. I have a field tested op long dog. Should I wait until the collection is removed or sell it now? Or low-key sell it. Low-key sell it now. I feel like everyone's going to wait until it's removed to start selling it. And then in turn, that'll make the price go down. Bro, I mean, y'all can disagree with me. Y'all can disagree with me, but like, we know that it's gonna get removed. Why would people? Oh my god, man, this chat, guys, it's already pumped right now. You said the same with the CMYK. Yeah, but the CMYK people didn't know that it was gonna get removed beforehand. Okay, whatever, guys. You can't say that I didn't tell you so. If you decide to not sell, that's fine. But like, in my opinion, I think it's probably gonna go down after the genuine removal. Especially field tested. Especially field tested. Like, guys, he said field tested long dog. Factory new is so much different than field tested. Bro, I'm just getting straight rage baited, I swear. How many field testeds are there? 12,000. How many factory news are there? Not how many FaZe clans are there. 1/4 of the amount. So Desiree, what was that clip? Oni Pixel getting mogged by tech support.
You're done, buddy.
This is a kid in a classroom. What do you mean?
Are you cheating? What? No, your ass is not mugging me. How?
Something light?
Is he cheating? Is he cheating?
I would have reported him. He must be cheating. Bro, you're not even allowed to be on that site if you're under 18. What is this?
Yeah, that's why we never give up. 900 euros. You know what's disgusting, Chad? Same shirt. Yeah, no shit, bro. I like this one. Chad, you know what's disgusting? I have not bought those gloves. I actually didn't buy them. I forgot. I was like busy. I was outside. I don't know. You have how long? That's why we never give up. 900 euros.
Wait, what float were they? Minimal wear 0.14. But surely minimal wear occults have gone down. He was offered them for 900 euros. That's about $1,061. How much are minimal wear occults right now? He would have instantly made $400. And what float? 0.14. Okay, nothing. It would have just been market price. That's minus 400. But guys, you know how easy it is? Like, you know how hard it is actually to get that $400? You have to buy the gloves, then you have to sell the gloves. Meanwhile, he could just do this for $400. Run 2-minute ad, bang, 400. Like, that's so much work. That's so much work. You have to buy them and then sell them afterwards? Hell nah. All you CS streamers have 3 stinky shirts in rotation. I don't have 3 shirts. I have 5. No, I just got my 6th recently, actually. I have 6 shirts and 2 pants. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. Last time you showered? Yesterday. Yo, Fat Kid for Sale. Thank you for the 52nd week. Not week. 52nd month in a row. That's a year of weeks worth of months. Jesus Christ. Thank you, man. No thank you, Lara Steve. Yo, Arrow, I'm asking again. Do you think the long dog will go up at collection removal? Okay, brother. I just answered this like 10 minutes ago. And then the whole chat got mad at me because I was answering correctly. What happened to your armory stars? This is my brother's account. I gambled them all. I personally believe that meanwhile... Let me go from the beginning here. I personally believe that meanwhile is a factor of the supply. There should be also a demand for these items. Now, Anubis case, we're 2 years available. What are the chances the new collections are staying 2 years, then making a change 2 years to give new players new items? I don't even know what you're talking about. Hmm? Oh, the new collections. No, I actually fully believe that these collections are going to get removed. Or they're going to keep adding more collections, which sort of in a way does the same thing. Because these are very good skins. Like, these are popular skins, I would say. Like, the price is still kind of expensive. $70 for that, $8 for a purple, $9 for that, $20 for a purple. If they add 2 more collections, follow me here. That makes it so instead of it being a 1 in 5 chance for a Harlequin, it's a 1 in 7 chance. If they add in 3 collections, it's a 1 in 8 chance to get a Harlequin skin. You see? If they keep adding collections, let's say they added 20 collections into the weekly drop pool. Different colors, different ideas. The chance of getting an Ascent collection item, 1 in 20. Then 1 in 20 times 1 in... What are the odds here? 25, 31, 130. I think the odds for getting a pink here is like 1 in 781. 1 in 781. Then if there was 20 collections, there would be no stratospheres getting produced. But I think it's more likely that instead of them adding in a ton of collections here, like bang, 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 continuing adding and continuing adding, I think what makes sense is them removing, so like removing these 3 and adding in a new 3. But that's just me. And also, that calculation wasn't considering only factory new. So it'd be 15,000 times 1 in 33. So it's a 1 in a 500,000 chance if they added 20 collections to get a factory new Stratosphere, which is pretty insane. Blood has 2 pants, but has an Op Prince #1 float. Did you watch the video? I didn't get the Op Prince. Ah, yeah. That was the one that I missed, actually. I've actually never hit a #1 float trade up, but yeah. Thoughts on the Op Lightning Strike investment? Probably good long term. But you know what's so sad? If we had hit that #1 Op Prince trade up, I would have sold my Op Prince because I don't need 2 of them. I would have sold my current Op Prince, and then I could have used that money to buy like a Howl or something. Oh. Yikes. Oh well. That's okay. That's completely fine. All right, Lara. Thank you. Why is Counter-Strike not even showing up? Oh. I want to buy the #1 highest float stat track Deagle Fire Breathing. Cool. I actually like that skin in high float. I think it's good. Why don't you upgrade the Op Prince to an Onitaji? Why don't you upgrade the Lamborghini to the Hot Rod toy? Like, they're not even similar. One of them is actually a really good op. The other one is just overpriced trash. Of course, the good one here is the Op Prince. The bad one is the Onitaji, just to make that clear. Just to make that abundantly clear. Oh yeah, also, I was gifted this today. I was gifted this. A Lil Sass. And check this pattern. Wow. Pattern 6. Pretty cool, huh? Full red eyes. Wow. Pretty cool. Yo, Arrow, you look hella cute today. What the heck? Chowkey says, hey, Arrow, you have the smile of an angel. You think so? Thank you. Blood doesn't drop the armory rotation yet and is getting gifts. Insane world. I do not work at Valve. What do I need to say to get this into your noggin, man? Wait, people still care about charms? Yes. Yes. Some people do. This guy is tweaking. The Prince is the worst op besides the Fade. You couldn't be any more incorrect. You couldn't be any more incorrect. How are we saying the Op Prince is second worst in the game? That doesn't even make sense. Bro, we're tripping. We are tripping. Have you looked at highlight charms in a while? No, I have not. How are they doing? Check my last message, please. Thank you, by the way. Prophecy, thank you. Fat Kid for Sale, thank you again. Looking like a cutie today for this Use this for your howl. Oh, thank you. Let me see what LL Bana said. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Should I upgrade from minimal wear Imperial Plaids to minimal wear Wave Chasers or factory new Midnight Laminate to StatTrak factory new Neon Rider? Imperial Plaids are already good. Midnight Laminate is already good. Low key, wait for the Wave Chasers until they go down in price. Get the AK now. And then wait for the Wave Chasers to go down a little bit. Also, Cake, thank you for the Prime. Do you think these will go up since they are 0 to 1 and they are from Anubis collection? I would be happy to see what you think. Okay, so they're full flow. The XM1014 Hieroglyphic. I mean, if it's happening to the Astrolabe, it kind of makes me think that it could happen to anything, but Astrolabe might just be a special example or like a special case. Damn, they've already gone up. How many Astrolabes in Factory New are there? Also, the thing is, you can't get any more Astrolabes. You could still technically unbox more hieroglyphs because the Anubis package you can still get. So there's about 27,000 of these XM1014 hieroglyph. How many are there? 3 times the amount. I mean, I think they will follow the trend of full floats continuing to go up, that sort of thing, but I'm not gonna, I'm probably not gonna put my money here. Yeah. I'd buy like these in Factory New. Just, I know that they're not full float, but I think that they're cool skin. Wow. Wow, that looks like Intel. Up 800% since a year ago. Arrow, I'm enjoying the Yap Sesh. Thanks for being the go-to skin streamers. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I enjoy days like today where I'm just able to sit and not have to gamble, okay? Like, this is... I'm just chilling. I don't want to gamble every single day. It's crazy that I have to fight for that, man. What the fudge? Like, guys, let's just chill. Let's just chill. Jab said, after all of these years, what's your favorite skin in your personal collection? Ooh, I mean, you'll like this one. The M4. Sheesh. Sheesh. See, now that is nice right there. Minimal wear, of course, one of 3 in existence. There's another one, but it was banned. It's from 2014. You cannot unbox this anymore. There's like maybe 1 package left. Sparkles opened a lot of them. So nice. Would you rock the Howl over this, though? The funny thing is this is the same price as a Howl, but I don't know. I kind of like this one more because of the rarity behind it as well. I am a sucker for that. And it just looks good. Like, everyone has a Howl, bro. Type 1 in the chat if you have a Howl. Type 2 in the chat if you don't have a Howl. Type 3 in the chat if you've sniffed glue before. Let's see. Okay. Way more 3s than anything else. Fair. Type 4 in the chat if you've sniffed hand sanitizer in the back of French class. Okay, there's quite a lot of 4s there. Nice. I've never done that. personally. Should I hold my Nomad Doppler Phase 4 or sell it? Nomad fever case. I don't know how long they're going to keep the fever case in the game. And I don't know if they're going to come back with another... Okay, that's just too much spam. I don't know if they're going to come back and drop another case with fever case golds. That's something that I'm really not too sure about. It didn't show as removed, so it's sticking around. No, but like, I don't know if it's going to be here for another 6 months, for another 12 months, for another 18 months at this point. Anything is kind of in the question. I think what would be interesting to see is if on Monday or on Tuesday or on Wednesday, when we do get the armory update, I would actually believe it to be on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I fully believe that. But if we see when that drops a new case drop, then I think that means the fever case is going to be due to leave at the next armory update. And I could fully believe that an armory update will drop a case alongside it. I could see that. I could see that. Will you take a shot on stream every time you get a blue on a 20 case opening or drink one full glass of piss? If I drink like, well, it would realistically be like 17 shots. If I drink 17 shots, I would die. So. 135 pounds to kg. This is how much I weigh, by the way. 12 shots? Even 5 shots, I'm dead. No, that's not true. Maybe 10 shots, I'm fine. 15, I'm dead. When did you get fat? After my stomach surgery, I started eating. On what are you going to spend the stars once the armory update is out? I don't know yet. If there's a case, I'll probably spend a lot on the cases and try to get a new gold out of the case. I'm 100 pounds heavier than you. Jesus. Guys, I just don't like food, that's all. I don't like eating. I'll probably be at like 500 stars by the time there's an armory update. So going into 500, that's 250 cases if it's 2 stars per case. And then if it's collections, it's about 4 stars per collection. I'll be able to open maybe 100, 120 of the collections. I don't know. I'm 135 2 arrow. We got to get our weight up. Well, actually, I haven't been on a scale in a while, so I kind of just need to weigh myself. I might be more. Got dropped a CSGO weapon case. Wait, I got dropped a CSGO weapon case in my weekly drop. Should I sell or hold? Is that even possible? What? Which case? How? What? There's no way that's true. Oh, no. That cannot be right. That cannot be right. Since December 2018, since December 18th, 2026, the app is falling off. The app is falling off. Have you ever considered selling pictures of your... How much would you realistically be willing to spend, though? Hypothetically. $6 a month? For how many shots? I'm joking, by the way. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Whoa! Hello? 4:38 p.m. Getting the second change list of the day. I think we're getting an update, boys. I mean, this might be an update related to the music kits because I know they wanted to have the music kits have 2 different MVP anthems. Like, I know of that. I know of that. And right now, it doesn't work like... I know it doesn't work like that, but possibly with the with this update today, that can make it so the second MVP anthem starts to work. You see? It's not Armory, don't worry. How do you know that, though? How do you know that, though? It is an Armory worry. Uh-oh. Guys, no organized lines. Push and shove. Do not be scared. You look dumb. Was he trying to say you look dumb? Who's the dummy? You didn't even spell it correctly. Did the gigabytes and whatever matter? I don't even see that. Let me see. Where are you seeing the gigabytes at? Yeah, Jeb. If you send an inspect link. Oh, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know about this. I think this literally tells us nothing. I mean, that right there is the exact same as it was yesterday. Minus 0.03 GIBs. I don't know. I don't think it matters. If you could check out AK Jungle Spray Factory New. Let me see. Jungle Spray FN. Like, I'm confused. He's just spamming? I don't get it. Jungle Spray Factory New. AK? Guys, why do we keep saying update? I'm just getting trolled, no? Okay, well, we're banning distrusting. Yeah, there's just no reason for that, though. Like, who's laughing? Who's laughing? Not me. Where's the 13 gigs? Okay, I'm restarting my game. Where's the 13 gigs? Where's the 13 gigs? Also, I just could not care less about the jungle spray. I've never liked the jungle spray. I don't even care that it's up. I don't even feel like regretful that I don't own it. It's just like, yeah, it is what it is. Because I never would have wanted that skin. USPS Pathfinder out of the Norse collection. Last I remember, I was trading the skin up for like $5. Industrial grade. Let's see. That can't be right. No, but this has it. I'm looking at the wrong graph. No, because because for you. No, see the thing. $250. Guys, I've traded up easily $5,000 worth. I don't even own a Pathfinder. I traded them all up. Industrial, yeah. Industrial. Nope. All gone. $250? But I actually feel sick. Like, I have this from Canal's collection. I have that from the Anubis collection. No Pathfinder, though. I mean, I do have these. Woo! FAMAS Nightboar. Bro, it's up 25x from when I was trading these up. Are you joshing me? How much are Nightboars right now? I would have got those at like 10 cents. And even while these are up like 2000x, the Op Gungnir is just not. These were 7 cents at one point. They're now $50 a piece. The Op Gungnir, meanwhile, only down. Crazy. Like, let's take a quick look here. Op Gungnir. Factory new. Meanwhile, the industrials, the mil specs, 10x'd in the same time period. What about Deagle Emerald? Still maintaining. Yeah, this is crazy, brother. I want to take a look here at my skin ledger. I just want to see how many Norse skins I have. It makes sense because you could trade up to the Gungnir infinitely, but you can't trade up to the industrials anymore. I mean, yeah. Like, you can't trade up to a factory new Nightboar. It's a consumer grade skin. You can't trade up to that. But, like, I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's an update. Nice. Best arbitrage. Dual Berettas, Black Limba. I'm not even logged in somehow. How is that possible? I'm literally logged in. Okay, let's see. What's up the most? Bowie Knife Sapphire up the most today. Over the last week, though. Damn, M9 Gambit doublers are going up. And the Berlin 2019 viewer pass for some reason is up $189. Okay. Over the last month, what are my inventories up the most? The Dual Beretta's oil changes. I'm not logged in on CS, though. That's the problem. So if you're logged in on CS, I'm not. Oil change. It was $6 a month ago. Nah. That is crazy. Bro, I bought these at at 50 cents. That's a 20x. That's a 20x. Then how many of those do I have? Oil change. Okay, I'm not logged in somehow. Give me one sec. What is that site? Exclamation mark, what is that site? Nope. Okay. I said exclamation mark, what is that site? He types in exclamation mark, what is that side? Mods, make that a command, just in case. Mods, please take care of him. Back. Cool. Okay. All right, we're back. Oil. Is it not showing things in my storage unit? It's not. Yeah, because it says I only have one cobblestone. Gotcha. Exclamation mark boobies is not a command. Discontinue. Okay, wait. I haven't looked at this in maybe a month. How much is the entirety of my storage units? 67,000! Sorry. Oil change. 164 of them. Kobe. Then we have one there, one there, one there. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now we just need to go to $100 and we're good. And it's time to retire. Okay, wait. Moment of truth. Do I have a Pathfinder? Peak COVID prices. Son. You could have bought 11 Pathfinders for $1 each. Hooplehead, thank you for the 35 months. We're not adding back the Goon Corner, okay? It's gone. Crazy. Crazy. So sell and buy hedge mazes. What? I don't know, Ethereal. It's kind of up to you. Use textbook. Thank you for the prime. I feel like the spy tech will be less popular than the Arabesque based off of the workshop. What do you think? Well, I thought that the Dreams and Nightmares case was going to be the best case of all time. Awesome reds on the workshop. Awesome skins coming in. And then they added in the Nightwish. Like, there was Unicorn AK that would have been one of the most popular skins ever. And they decided not to add it. So going off of what's on the workshop is just, it's impossible to do. Sorry, but it's impossible. Damn. Oh. Bro, this looks like my stock portfolio. Minus 1,700. But not in 90 days, in a day. How is the Clan Mystic so down right now? Like, it's a good sticker. It's a good sticker. The most up, allegedly most up skin are my Deagle Hypnotics, which is kind of insane. Hypnotic. How many of those do I got? 3. Then I have 1 on the alt. I mean, on my brother's account. Sheesh. Oh well. That's kind of insane. Yeah. I still have 200 Stockholm capsules from 2021. Crazy. Crazy. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. There's some winners in there, but there's a whole lot of losers. I'll tell you that much. Free bugs for one of the operas of all time. What do you mean one of the? What would you like? Not that. I'm okay. I am dreaming of an arrow profile signature. All right. Guys. Low key. Low key. I think I'm just gonna take a rejuicer today. Like I don't know. It kind of doesn't feel like we're gonna be getting an update. Like even though we got those change lists and whatnot, I don't know. Wait 10 minutes. Okay, you know what we'll do then? You know what we'll do? We'll play one game. We'll play one game. This is going to be like my cooldown game though, you know? Only one. Only one. Just in case they want to drop the update. Because, like, this is sussy. A 4:38 p.m. update? Or a change list? Like, imagine they do just drop the armory at 5 p.m. It's a little late. But who knows? Maybe it's because they had to do the last minute changes to the update. Like, yesterday, what time was the update? 3 p.m. That's 2 hours before right now. Just to be safe, I'm going to play one more. Bro links the AK print stream. I mean, could they add this as the leading skin out of the spy/tech collection? For sure. This could be the red. That would be crazy. They could. Yeah, also, let's get the right version here. That's the CSGO version. That's it? That can't be right. It says I have 5 million Steam points. That's got to be glitched. Man, this... Imagine this as the red of Spy Tech. That would be kind of crazy. Did he even submit this as a spy/tech skin? I'm not even sure. One around, we keep on rocking. How do I sort by collections? Items. Yeah. Spy/tech. Gimme. I don't even think he put the print stream in here. Also, cart. Whoa! Cart 16 with the 16 months. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Let's roll.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yo, what's up?
Remember. Not much, man. Chilling.
What's up, bro?
Are you having a good Des night?
The fuck? Go. Try it again. Come on.
Des, how was your night?
There we go. That's better. Pretty good. And it's morning.
Where? No, it's not. It's 5.
It's afternoon. It's not night yet.
It's 5 p.m. The sun is already on the way down.
It's not night though. Ah, fuck.
Wait. Please nuke. Please nuke. Please nuke. I'm way better at nuke.
But like, we're
I
gonna.
almost got an ace on nuke one time. Frick.
No.
Is this guy really
Hopefully they're
20k?
retarded and they give us
25k?
the-
Guys, if an update comes out, please let me know, okay? Write it in the chat immediately.
Oh, it's a 5.
Please let me know. Please let me know. Oh. I really hope that these guys are not like pro Anubis players. Dirty dancing. Give me more. Give me more. Is this NAF? Stop. Is this the professional player NAF? No. I don't think so. But he's 26k. Oh. Interesting.
Look, it's simple. All we gotta do is go in there.
Guys, no update yet. We're good.
Get the cash and get out. Not so bloody hard, is it?
Let's
Arrow.
let's go A, no?
Arrow.
What's up?
I just got word that you're a streamer. Is that true?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get our ass stream sniped, right?
No. No, because my viewers are all like very like they're all nice. They wouldn't do that.
Okay. I've been watching a lot of Renyan, bro. So.
Oh, I was just with Renyan like 3 days ago. I went to his house.
Love you.
On site! Bro, why me? Why me? Why me?
Camera.
Frick.
One more.
I'm gonna hang my ass off.
Like, of course it's a one tap. Well, that's a good song.
This is hot.
What about A? I accidentally turned on my own voice, so I just blasted my eardrums. Let's go A, let's go A.
I'm with it.
I need to turn that off, because I can just hit a button and deafen myself.
Smoke. Flashbang out.
2 more! 3 more!
See?
Go.
Good aim! Woo! 2 more. Just take it A, take it A. That's what we do around here, boys. Now let them cook.
Okay, I'm setting it down here.
Bro, I'm actually feeling myself right now. Like, yesterday, my aim was just not on. Today, it feels good. First time chatter, hello, Arrow. Hello. Hello.
Here.
Name.
Okay.
He's
What the hell?
Oh,
No. Nice! We almost just lost that.
AK. Yeah, you have.
Do y'all think the Onitoji is worth picking up, or should I
was watching it
wait?
the whole time, and the moment I look away, he comes out. He's like, "Fuck!"
I don't feel comfortable answering that unless I took a look at the graphs, and I cannot do that right now. But in terms of what I know about the op, I think it's a bad op skin. So I'm going to be biased against it. I'm going to smoke E-Bucks. But what's funny is I like the Onitoji that's in Valorant more than the one that's in CS. They have an Oni skin. Oh, they're rushing right here.
Molotov. Fire in the hole.
How? me doesn't trade. You're 25K and you're not trading me. I'm not gonna say that to him, but like, holy, makes no sense. What am I doing? I'm
One more
holding an
card
angle.
upstairs.
Okay, now I'm pissed.
Oh,
Crazy. Crazy. Can we just get this update, man? Valve is doing this consciously because they want to bring with Half-Life 2 a new money cash exploit that people switch and think is 1000% better game. What? I don't even know what you're saying. The money printer for Valve is Steam itself. They get 30% of every game sale, up to $1 million. And once it's past that, I forget how much they make. But every sale, they make money on. And most game creators are now putting their games onto Steam, so...
God, I'm in everybody's way today.
There's also 40 million peak players every single day on Steam. So just think about how much money they're printing. Bro, these guys love peeking. Crazy.
Man, you want to drop him?
Okay, I need to get an op. I need to get an op. It's the only way to counter this.
How much? Only 2 water. 2 water.
Steam is a very good platform for users. Yes. And I feel like we live in an era where we think that companies can't make money unless they're shameless. Here's an example. Costco. Costco is not shameless. They still make money. They still profit because they treat their customers well. Valve is not a public company, so they're allowed to be even less shameless than Costco. Okay, but I know we're so used to shamelessness that it's like, oh, well, Valve must be... They have to be shameless, or like every company has to be shameless, but that's just not true. They don't have to be shameless to make money.
Push water. Behind you, Dad.
And they still make a lot of money, even though they're not shameless, compared to other game makers and like game launchers and game sellers, whatever.
One in the smoke there.
Like EA and... Oh, sorry. What? Oh my god. That is just so
One
unlucky.
in screen mid.
Valve is 100% shameless. Explain. Like what? Okay, stop looking at terminals. Arrow is 100% shameless. How? I'm actually not that shameless, bro. How am I shameless? Exclamation mark price check for free price checks.
No. No, mate. Mate, no.
I need to turn up the game a little bit. Volume 100. They're gonna creep through this, you can tell.
One water. Oh, guys.
Let's go B.
Yep.
One more. One more.
Last?
Left. Yeah. Left water.
Really? It's probably B main at this point.
Water clear.
Hmm. Valve made everyone have Stockholm Syndrome.
Water lit.
if you stop paying, we take away skins. No, I don't think they'll ever take away skins. The people who want to take away skins is the New York Attorney General. Justify $2,000 for gloves.
I need a gun.
That is not Valve making that price. At the end of the day,
Before we kick this off, I'm gonna need one of those.
it's the pillow punchers. It's the best gloves that are the most expensive. The plum quills are not $2,000 in factory new, and that's because we don't like the plum quills.
Fuck.
He's pushing. He's pushing. Got him. Bro, I just like dropped my mouse.
Oh, help me! Water.
I'm throwing a grenade.
Bang!
Good shit, Arrow.
Thank you, guys. That's what we do. Arrow and Austin are the biggest Valve blazers. What? I literally trash talk every single update. What are you saying?
Type shit.
That's why they don't follow me on Twitter,
If you
because I trash talk them
You don't
all the
drown,
time.
motherfucker.
Like, that take doesn't even make
He
sense.
doesn't like you, man.
Yeah.
Flashbang. Grenade. Flashbang.
Two more.
What? Why would he peek that? I have an off. Does he not hear? I hate that window. They gotta get rid of that hole. It's so bad.
Ah, fuck.
The lineup!
Deploying smoke shield.
And we hit him with that. He hit him with that. Nope. Not even close. Ooh, other way!
That motherfucker's in the smoke. Guarantee it. Nice. Called it.
The better player wins. 1v3.
Thank you.
Okay. And that's what NACS is about. Good plays, good times, good vibes. Counter-Strike. They updated the XP system to target bots and easily ban them on Tuesday. The next day, we will get the rotation. Smart. Yeah, we did get an update maybe 3 weeks ago that banned about 1 million CS bots. But I would assume after that they meant to originally drop the armory update. Like, that's, I don't know. Like, it feels as though after that ban, they were probably going to drop the armory update. But instead, they did that ban wave, didn't drop an armory update, right? Now, they do an XP thing to combat bots. Great. God damn it. They do an XP thing to combat bots.
Calling strats, boys.
So
What is our strat?
we see a pattern. Oh my god, I'm hiccuping. We see a pattern of them adding these bans or like restrictions to bots and then adding an armory update right after because they know that their biggest consumer, their biggest customer for the armory is bots. So they try to decrease how many bots there's going to be, which is kind of counterintuitive, but they want real people to be the ones getting the skins. Again, Valve not being shameless, but Arrow, they're so shameless. Anyways, they want it to be legit people who aren't just farming with an automated bot, you know? So, yesterday, we saw an update to Team Deathmatch. It would make a lot of sense if very, very soon the armory update comes out. What that whole update is combating, the bots. When would the bots usually come back? Like, especially in full force? When an armory update's out. Okay, cheating? Unbelievable. I don't even...
Back camera.
It would hurt the market if there's... It would hurt the market if there's no bots anymore, though.
Where?
That was
Sure,
it. I don't know where left.
but, like, I don't know. I don't really think Valve cares. I think they just want to get rid of the bots. Like, they have said this on Reddit. They don't want people making a living off of farming cases. Which is, it's in their right. It's their game if they don't want that, you know? And that's why, that was another reason why they got rid of rare case drops. Because those were making people so much money. Only Valve is allowed to make a living with cases. Yes. It's not clocking to you, okay? It's not clocking to you. That's why. They nerfed the XP you get from DM, so less stars from Armory Pass. You already barely got XP from Deathmatch, though. Yeah, but if you go into a Deathmatch lobby, at least in America, you're going to find a bot. That's now going to affect those bots and make them have to farm more.
I'm going to plant this thing.
Like, it might even stop a lot of people because it will be
Really?
less worth to do.
Value.
Imagine it costs
Good try, Big
a
Dog.
bot farm 2 times the amount of power to make the same amount of money. You see what I'm saying? Like, that could be enough to push people to say, hey, I'm not going to farm anymore. Like, if at that point the expenses get so high.
Let's move. Come on, hurry up.
It's 2 times the amount of power. If it takes 2 times as long to get your armory star, if you were already making only like 5 cents per star, other way, that can make it so it's 2.5 cents.
One window.
I mean, or they'll just go to other game modes. That's also a possibility.
One here.
Mid. Ow. He's here, he's here. I cannot aim today.
It looks pretty good.
How big was the nerf? Basically by half, I think. Maybe even a little bit more.
Water.
I low-key just wasn't looking at my monitor. No homo, but who do you think is the most handsome CS streamer? Oh, full homo.
God, I'm terrible. Holy shit.
Most handsome.
Come on, let's go.
I mean, in terms of like conventional handsomeness, I guess like either a Dima or a Doo-Wop.
Amen.
Like Doo-Wop is kind of a Chad. Also Franz. Franz has a really good jawline.
Water, stairs.
Uh-oh. I think I hear one mid. He thought. Wait, hey! Thank you. Thank you. Hey.
Give him the M4.
I can't control the bot. Flashing out.
Throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
Is there a gun or like what's going on here?
The floor.
Bro. Are you serial right now? It's just crazy. So crazy. So crazy. I didn't know he was coming from behind. There was no indicator. There was no indicator. We literally could have just been on A site. There's no indication there. You look handsome.
Every
Thanks.
time the guy pushes
I'm laying down
stairs.
for smoke.
He bounced.
Shit on me.
Ah.
What?
The fuck?
You've been reported. You've been reported. Yeah, he's surely spamming that smoke every time he runs by. Right. No, he's not going to get away with that. Valve Anti-Cheat is going to get on the case and destroy that guy. Frick! We're CT side team. We're a CT side team, don't worry.
I believe.
Arrow, did you notice that the guy with the most elo in your game is at the bottom of the scoreboard? Yeah, but it happens sometimes. I'm not gonna say anything to him. Oh my god, I was pushing my mic button. I'm so sorry.
Hi, chat.
Lock in. Okay, now my turn.
One in.
One tap. Coming B, coming B, coming B. Jesus Christ. Almost, almost.
One A guy.
Coming mid. Okay, I don't think we're gonna win this. Let me write a note to myself here. They might rush mid. Be careful. Just for next time, so I don't make that same mistake. It's not a popcorn machine, by the way. It is a hamster cage. There's a living being in there. Don't disrespect her abode.
One more meat guy. 3B, what the fuck?
Well, actually, one of us is AFK, but...
Sorry.
Okay, you take over.
One in the basement.
Uh-oh. One more mid, one more mid. Are you brain dead? Yes, I am. Okay.
I might be going schizo, but I swear to God, I see one mid.
Not pregnant. Just fat. The hamster's asleep. I don't want to wake her up, man.
Last one, man.
Ruby, are you in? Hello. She's asleep. Bro, hamsters are nocturnal, so it's 5 p.m. Of course she's not going to be awake. Yumba, 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 yumba. I hope you get hantavirus. So, mods, we could time him out for emotional terrorism, please. That's messed up. I hope you 1/3 of the time die. Got him. I'm the GOAT!
One outside B. Mid.
Meech.
B dead.
Nice. Outside of B. And that's what we do. Good round, good round, good round. Wow. Yeah, this is my M4. The radiation hazard. So good. Guys, after this, I'm gonna go to the freaking store. I'm gonna buy some stuff. Maybe get some plants. Ooh. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. No vapes. No. I've got beer already. I'm good.
Faster.
Bro, I'm 23 and I have plants. So what? I'm in my Unk arc. Guys, Flom low-key inspired me to get super into plants. I was already somewhat into them, but then he was telling me about how, like, crazy they are.
Last camera.
One's camera, lit. How old is Flom?
If you.
He's heaven. He's 100% heaven. We all know this. So predictable. Never mind.
Nice. Good try.
50, 40, 50, 67! And I don't get a single kill.
He was tucked in that corner, dog. That sucks. Thought he'd be out.
Tell me something crazy about plants. Bro, there's some that bloom only like every 70 years or something. Sheesh. Isn't that crazy?
Jesus. Jesus.
I'm horrendous, dude. I don't even know.
1, 2, 2, 2, 2. What? Wait, what are we doing? If that shot is not hitting, what are we doing?
Two more mid with us.
That makes 0 sense. It's not clicking to me. Good round. It's called karma. Tempo is cheating. He gets freaking wallbanged. Easy. I mean, my aim is good today. I'm just saying. It's just... the game itself is glitching.
No
That's
wonder we're
okay.
losing. It's all me.
Now we're winning. We'll bring it back.
In her eyes. It's actually crazy how many streamers are getting CS lately. Like, I'd love to see it. It's so good. Even if they don't stick around, you know, it's just like, it's good to see new blood.
Oh no! Nice.
Mid.
Sorry, I just lagged out.
2 here. Got 1. Oh. These shots that are missing. On site and dark. On site and dark to your left, yes. On site. Last. What a call by Arrow. What a call by Arrow. Good round.
I'm lagging my dick off.
You like spit the roll asti? Is that a plant?
Here,
What do I get? Hedge maze, Pandora, or superconductors?
With you with it more than me.
Superconductors. Every day of the week. Those are the best gloves. Like, especially out of the OG case. So good. Going A, I think. Going A. Yup. Firing there.
Mid, yeah. He's up. Heavy up.
Jesus. Like, who holds that angle? Don't trust him. He's not AFK. Beautiful flash. Love with an uptown girl. I don't even know what an uptown girl is.
Bomb zoning me.
Does that mean like uptown New York? So like a richer one?
If he's saving, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna have to wait 50 seconds.
Okay, then I do know. Never mind. What's up, OG Raw? Okay. I won't pull out the op anymore.
Thank you.
Yo, Andy, right here.
One out.
Yes! Okay, last round I op. If it doesn't go well. Guys, on a scale of 0 to infinity, how many plants do you own?
Keep up, please. Nice. Last one, dude. Nah!
Good round!
The fuck?
Okay, we're keeping the op. 10. Okay, so not too many. 2.
I'm so happy I got dad on my team, dude. Look at that damage output.
Let's go.
Seriously.
Grenade out. Flash grenade. Lay down smoke.
Peek me and see what happens. Feel my fury. Feed my empty stomach as I digest you. What? Like, where are they? Going B.
Throwing flashbang.
Ah, B. One out.
This is the worst game ever invented, possibly.
Fuck it, brother.
Throwing flashbang.
Explain to me how this first shot misses. Explain it.
Incendiary.
It's right on him. Both on. Crazy.
No! Nice try, bro.
Wow.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay, bro. You don't have to be sorry.
No, I should have killed both of them, but I'm just lagging. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Pissing me
Just
off.
lost. We actually just lost that round. Unbelievable. We should not be losing that round. And, like, sure, it's partly my fault. But, like, that's unacceptable. My shot should have hit. That's all we needed.
Last one was stairs, dinks.
Are we sure about that? Nice round.
Never mind.
Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Here's what we need to do. Let's double up mid. Don't let them get aggravation. And then 2 on B and 1 on A. But, like, let's not peek this, okay? Don't be stupid.
Throwing grenade.
A. 2, at least. Maybe more. Firing on site. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT.
Another one, B main. Running back mid.
We just lost because of that.
Mid.
One's mid, one's A.
This could be good.
Last on A side.
Play together, okay? You have time. He knows where both of them are now. I can't watch. I can't watch. I can't watch.
Seven.
Did one of them die?
Back at it.
No.
Got you.
Sorry. Sorry. Fuck, I'm so bad.
What? And we didn't even get an update. GG. How are you 21K? Because of teammates like that. And hey, you can't blame it on the teammates, but in that game, you can. Boys, I'm logging off. From the virtual world, Arrow's logging off. Fellas, say goodnight to somebody in the chat. Don't be a stranger. Come on, man. Y'all have spent the last 4 years, some of y'all, with these people. Don't be a stranger. Come on, say goodbye. Say goodnight. And, hey, to the YouTube chat, to the Kick chat, hasta luego. To the Twitch chat, I'm going to go right over into Arrows Offline, the 24/7 live stream. And I think that's about it for me for the night. Boys, please enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy tomorrow. And I'll see you very soon. All right. Peace out. Peace, 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 peace. Rating now.